30 images that captured by Hubble Telescope. 1. Details of ionized hydrogen and nitrogen emissions from the expanding shell of the nebula awakening newborn stars. 2. Close-up view of a galaxy named NGC 2770. This galaxy is intriguing, as over time it has hosted 4 different observed supernovae. 3. Shreds of the colorful supernova remnant DEM L190. 4. Thousands of sparkling young stars are nestled within the giant nebula NGC 3603, one of the most massive young star clusters in the Milky Way galaxy. 5. Small section of the Cygnus supernova blast wave, the result of the death of a star 20 times more massive than our Sun 10,000 to 20,000 years ago. Light from this supernova takes around 2,400 years to reach Earth. 6. Image of Saturn on July 4, 2020. 2 of Saturn's icy moons are clearly visible in this exposure, Mimas at right, and Enceladus at bottom. 7. NGC 34 looks more like an otherworldly, bioluminescent creature from the deep oceans than a galaxy. 8. Image holds 3 galaxies set on a collision course. They will eventually merge into a single larger galaxy, distorting one another's spiral structure through mutual gravitational interaction in the process. 9. Spiral galaxy NGC 5643 in the constellation of Lupus, the Wolf. This is about 60 million light-years away from Earth. 10. Clustered at the center of this image are 6 brilliant spots of light, 4 of them creating a circle around a central pair. Appearances can be deceiving, however, as this formation is not composed of 6 individual galaxies, but is actually 2 separate galaxies and 1 distant quasar imaged 4 times. 11. The interaction of 2 doomed stars has created this spectacular ring adorned with bright clumps of gas. Fittingly known as the Necklace Nebula, this planetary nebula is located 15,000 light-years away from Earth in the small. 12. This striking image features a relatively rare phenomenon, a Herbig-Haro object. Newly formed stars sometimes expel narrow jets of fast-moving ionized gas. The jets then collide with the clouds of gas and dust surrounding newly formed stars at speeds of hundreds of miles per second. It is these energetic collisions that create Herbig-Haro objects. 13. The lives of newborn stars are tempestuous, as this image of the Herbig-Haro objects HH1 and HH2. Both objects are in the constellation Orion and lie around 1,250 light-years from Earth. 14. The irregular spiral galaxy NGC 5486 hangs against a background of dim, distant galaxies in this image. 15. Right in the middle of this image lies the newly discovered dwarf galaxy known as Donatiello 2. 16. This image reveals tendrils of dark dust threading across the heart of the spiral galaxy NGC 7172. 17. A host of astronomical objects are scattered across this image. Background galaxies ranging from stately spirals to fuzzy ellipticals are strewn across the image. 18. This image is a small portion of the Small Magellanic Cloud, SMC. The SMC is a dwarf galaxy and one of the Milky Way's nearest neighbors, lying only about 200,000 light-years from Earth. 19. Images of 2 massive clusters of galaxies named Mu J1014 plus 0038, left panel, and SPTCL J2106, 5844, right panel. The artificially added blue color is translated from Hubble data that captured a phenomenon called intracluster lie. 20. Image of the heart of nearby active galaxy IC 5063 reveals a mixture of bright rays and dark shadows coming from the blazing core, home of a supermassive black hole. 21. A jellyfish galaxy, with trailing tentacles of stars hangs in inky blackness in this image. As jellyfish galaxies move through intergalactic space, gas is slowly stripped away, forming trails that resemble tendrils illuminated by clumps of star formation. 22. This image shows the spiral galaxy NGC 5037, in the constellation of Virgo. First documented by William Herschel in 1785, the galaxy lies about 150 million light-years away from Earth. 23. 2 images may look dazzlingly different, they are actually pictures of the same cosmic object, NGC 1850. 24. The scattered stars of the globular cluster NGC 6355 are strewn across this image. This is a galactic globular cluster that resides in our Milky Way galaxy's inner regions. It is less than 50,000 light-years from Earth in the constellation Ophiuchus. 25. portrait reveals the gaseous remains of an exploded massive star that erupted approximately 1,700 years ago. 26. The bright variable star V372 Orionis takes center stage in this image, which has also captured a smaller companion star in the upper left of this image. Both stars lie in the Orion Nebula, a colossal region of star formation roughly 1,450 light-years from Earth. 27. This image features the spectacular galaxy NGC 2442, nicknamed the Meathook Galaxy owing to its extremely asymmetrical and irregular shape. 28. A portion of the open cluster NGC 6530 appears as a roiling wall of smoke studded with stars in this image. NGC 6530 is a collection of several thousand stars lying around 4,350 light-years from Earth in the constellation Sagittarius. 29. This sparkling new image depicts a small section of the Carina Nebula. This is an enormous cloud of gas and dust home to several massive and bright stars, including at least a dozen that are 50 to 100 times the mass of our Sun 7,500 light-years from Earth in the southern constellation. 30. This image features the galaxy leader 48,062 in the constellation Perseus.